What's up, y'all? My name is Devontae, and I sacrifice my time so you don't have to. Alright, so let me be one of the first people. I think I'm one of the first people, if not one of the only people, if not one of the most logical people talking about the situation. I know, pat myself on the back right here. Yeah, there we go. That might be me patting myself on the back, or that just might be your mom getting her cheeks clapped. You can't tell? I know. That's because I do it every night with her when you're not looking. That's just you having traumatic Vietnam flashbacks. But back to what I was saying, though. Folks, why are we giving attention to Jack Perry and New Japan Pro Wrestling like this matters in the grand scheme of things in pro wrestling today? May I remind you that this isn't New Japan Pro Wrestling, and who fucking cares about New Japan Pro Wrestling? Put that to the side for a second. And B, we're talking about Jack fucking Perry. Let me repeat myself, because maybe you're not hearing what I'm saying. We're talking about Jack motherfucking Perry. Now, admittedly, because I'm going to just say this outright, and I know people are going to probably be like, you should probably watch this right before commenting on him, Devontae, because, you damn sure didn't get the gist of what this was actually coming out of AEW, what his character was going to portray. Devontae, you should definitely, eat the whole meal after you sampled how it tastes and you thought it tasted like shit, because you're not going to get the full effect of what the meal is going to taste like unless you actually, eat it, even though you sampled it already. I don't need to see Jack Perry's gimmick when I got the crux, when I got the gist of what it pretty much is. He calls himself the Scapegoat, right? Where this is all lingering off of the stuff that happened last year at All In and all this other bullshit, people talking and stuff like that. What is the character behind Jack Perry as to why the Scapegoat thing is actually even a thing, right? Like, what is the actual character? Does he make any references in regards to, like, playing off of the stuff on a consistent basis that ties into different stories? Is there even a story at all? Or is it just a motherfucking nickname? Is it just a slogan? Because if it's all that is, what it is, as far as what it at least comes off to, what it looks like, which is just another fucking trademark, then why in the fuck do I care, and why in the fuck do you care? See, the rumor going around currently at the moment is that ladder match that's going to happen in Dynasty, which I have the unfortune of actually having to fucking review. By the way, you motherfuckers better blow those views up when I fucking review this garbage ass show on Sunday. Apparently, the rumor going around is that Jack Perry is going to interfere in the match, and he's going to cost FTR the tag team championship belts, and then we're going to get a whole new, bigger elite stable with Okada, the Young Bucks, and Jack Perry. Who in the fuck cares? Who, besides the no-life versions over there in the AEW audience, giving this attention actually gives a flying fuck? Do you actually think this is going to be compelling? See, I will say this, and here's a caveat. Maybe in the back of my mind, I have a little bit more appreciation for a story like this. Maybe in the back of my mind, I'd be willing to give this a chance. You can never say that I don't give new superstars new things creatively. I'm not an old man yelling at the clouds, because if you go look at my NXT reviews, there's hardly any negative things that I say about NXT and any of the reviews that I've been doing over the past 2 or 3 weeks now, right? Almost everything that I talked about in those reviews was praising the young talent. And it's not a WWE bias thing either, because I shit all overall, and I've recently just started praising SmackDown again. So please miss me with the clownish buffoonery behavior of your WWE fanboy bias is what plays into your NXT bias. No, it's specifically NXT. I fucking hate Raw, and I think I still hate SmackDown, even though they had a good show last week, right? Has nothing to do with bias whatsoever, so let's take that off the table real quick, right? And let's focus directly on NXT. For people who say things like I don't give things a chance, I don't give things a try, you should try it out, Devontae. You attitude era fucking diehard fanboy, it's over the attitude. No, I praise the fuck out of NXT because they know what they're doing when it comes to character development. They know what they're doing as far as getting me engaged with the character, relating to the character. So when the time comes when they actually go out there and they wrestle, I give a fuck to want to see them wrestle. I know it's such a hard concept. give me reason to want to watch. B, advertise reason for wanting to watch. C, have a match to give me more reasons to want to watch your other matches, because everything that tied into A and B ties into C. And D, you get over with me. Bars. I know. It's such a crazy, mind-blowing fucking logic. But I do not have that same, that gritty, compelling, bone deep in my soul to want to care to give any of that fucking charitability to a guy like Tony Khan, who books matches like Exhibition and SmackDown 2 Know Your Fucking Role. Why should I give any of that charitability to Tony Khan? Huh? Why should I do that when I know his booking style? When I know that there's some influence from the Young Bucks, so it's already fucked as is. See, here's something else that you probably don't know if you don't follow the channel, but you're so quick to say things like, Devontae, you hate AEW. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't hide my bias on that, because there is no bias on that, because when they were actually good, I praised them, and when they suck, they fucking suck, and right now, they currently fucking suck. Never mind the fact that they have absolutely no heat whatsoever. Literally everything that they're doing, they're undercutting themselves over, so the things that I even want to invest myself into, they take away from that, because they're so busy focusing on other dumb shit, which is fine, because I'll take that dumb shit, spin it, and get more views on my channel, blowing up, because of the dumb shit that you fucking do, even though I would much rather get views based off of the fucking things that you do on television that actually make sense, that are actually fucking good. See, I actually praised the Young Bucks at one point. Go back. It's not really that far. Maybe about a month, maybe about 2. I praised their characters. People even actually push back against me as far as that's concerned. Again, playlist is right there. Conveniently, it looks really organized. You should go through those videos and have them all labeled. You can actually look at the title that says AEW date, and then click on that video. Trust me, past 2 or 3 months now, I've been praising the shit out of them. Specifically praised the fuck out of them when they went and they turned heel for the first time and they actually established their characters, and then they attacked Sting and Darby Allin. I went on my way to go praise them. I've given praise to the Young Bucks in the fucking past. So please, miss me with that nonsense. Also, I know I'm just taking away all your fucking weapons that you're going to use to spell ad hominems rather than focus on the actual topic in itself, right? See, I praised them in the past. My thing that I have a problem with is that I don't actually have any type of goodwill. I don't want to say goodwill instilled from Tony Khan within me. I don't have any confidence in Tony giving me a compelling story that's revolving around these guys, because even though the talent that are involved in there I don't consider to be how can I put this without sounding like a complete douchebag, I don't like them, and I want them to sit in a grave deep 6 feet under. No, I'm joking. I don't want them to be on my television. No, I'm even further joking, kind of. I'm saying, though, I just don't really see anything compelling about these guys, and I don't really have any confidence in Tony Khan to give me a reason to want to care about these guys when I know how he actually books at the end of the day. And again, I know that the EVPs are involved inside this, right? They'll get one segment every week on AEW, which is the number one problem when it comes to creative, when it comes to AEW, right? One segment every week to do buffoonery bullshit with guys who look like that. Like, really, in your minds, picture the Young Buck, picture Jungle Boy right next to them, picture Okada right next to them, and you want me to take that seriously. You want me to sit back and take that seriously. And this is all stemming off of what Jack Perry is doing, character-wise, gimmick-wise, at an overseas show that I don't give a fuck about. That's how you're going to actually garner my viewership, Tony, huh? That's how, see, you're going to get it anyways because I'm forced to have to review your show because of my psychopathic audience. But that's how you're actually planning on fucking getting views. That's how you're planning on doing that, huh? That's how that usually works, huh? That's how that works. You get a bunch of skinny little, what would you call them? Maggots? Maggots, that's probably not the right word for it. I forget the word for it. Let's replace the M with the F. Okay, let's do that. And you're going to have them run around and just call chicanery 1-7 a week with these guys. That's how you put. And it goes even further too. Because why is Jack Perry over? Why is Jack Perry in this position that he's currently in right now to be able to say the things that he's currently saying at the moment in order to even garner that type of support to begin with, right? The whole Scapegoat moniker that I guarantee you has no affiliation whatsoever with any of the matches that he pulled off in his New Japan Pro Wrestling stuff, has no affiliation with it whatsoever. It's just a nice little trademark that he can sell merchandise on, which, good for you, buddy. Make that dough, okay? But why is he even in this position to begin with? I'll give you, 3 minutes looking at my skin right now. It's midnight according to my skin color. It's because of CM Punk. Right? You know the guy in WWE who's injured, feuding with Drew McIntyre, who's injured in WWE. You see where I'm going with this? See, none of this stuff is even remotely intriguing when we know how everything playing out going forward has nothing to do with CM Punk. Maybe I will find myself a little bit more engaged. Maybe I will care a little bit more if I knew in the back of my mind that CM Punk and Jack Perry were actually going to have a match. Maybe in the back of my mind, I say to myself, oh, okay, I'm absolutely fine with this whole Scapegoat shit. Maybe I might even go check out New Japan Pro Wrestling. Maybe I might even buy. No, I'm not going to go that far. Siphon. No. Arg, matey. We're going to pirate that shit, buddy. But maybe I'd be willing to give it the opportunity, give it the chance, and actually watch that. And maybe I might even get hooked to want to watch AEW if CM Punk was a part of this. It's not to necessarily say that I necessarily care for CM Punk, but everything that's intriguing about this stems directly off of him. He's the foundation that your platform, that your ability sitting on top of said platform, sitting on top of said foundation, is even why it's standing currently at the moment, right? If he's not involved in any of this, and I know the actual context going forward is not going to have anything to do with CM Punk, then why the fuck do I care to want to watch you guys do what the fuck you're going to do? There's no reason. There's no reason. What is the actual legitimate logistical? Really think about it for a second. What is the logistical reason for any casual fan to give a fuck about any of this when the person who's bringing in the majority of the casual fans to whatever product that you want to fucking say is a product, currently at the who is that audience if CM Punk doesn't exist to bring them in to want to see? Who is it? Who is it? That's what I'm saying, bro. There's nothing compelling about this at all whatsoever. So really what you're telling me is that Jack Perry is a draw. What you're essentially telling me is what Jack Perry currently doing right now in New Japan Pro Wrestling, that is a good enough goner as far as drawing and intrigue and attractiveness to your current fan base, because clearly you're not talking about the other fan base, right? Clearly you're not talking about anybody else outside of your fan base, right? But let's just pretend for a second, for some demented reason you do have in your mind that this is going to be attractive outside of your AEW fan base. Let's just bring them into the equation then, okay? You mean to tell me without CM Punk, you actually believe that Jack Perry and this character, I use that very, very mildly, by the way, it's just a heel turn. It's just a bad boy. He's a bad boy. Emphasis on Diddy. You're going to tell me that guy right there by himself is going to lead? Is he going to lead? The Bullet Club? The Elite? Is he going to lead? Right? Because theoretically, he's the biggest draw technically out of all four of these guys, right? Because he's the one that actually has the attention at the moment, right? Because he's the guy that actually, for anything else, has the link between CM Punk that you ain't going to have the fucking roll back in anymore because you can't, because he's in WWE. That link snapped right into. Why? Because Tony Khan is a terrible boss. You mean to tell me that theoretically, by default, that's going to be the guy going forward as far as being the face of this whole little thing you're going to do going forward, right? Right? So this is when these questions start getting answered. This is when these questions start getting asked, and then I will hope for an answer to come that follows it. Who fused with the Bullet Club after this? Is it just FTR? What is the angle that's being portrayed going forward, right? What is the storyline? What is the intrigue that gets me to want to see Jack Perry coming back in the AEW and teaming up with his friends? Like, what is the intrigue that I see that I'm missing apparently? What is the intrigue that I'm missing currently at the moment? What am I not realizing? What is the precedent that is being set right now? Because Jack Perry is coming back to AEW as this character without any links to CM Punk behind a guy like Tony Khan who's actually booking this shit with the Young Bucks as the EVPs, probably overwatching all this, inserting their own bullshit creative and all this. What is the actual attract effectiveness of all of this. And why should I put any faith in you going forward in the future to produce anything that's going to make anything else compelling coinciding with any of this? That's what I'm asking. No one has given me that answer. No one is going to tell me that answer. All their fanboys sitting in a little circle jerk like it's the 70s show, and instead of seeing weed smoke going all everywhere, or you're seeing spunk going all over the fucking place, right? Because this is actually happening. The truth is happening right now, bro. The truth at AEW, they're going to push their will. They're going to actually force their will on the wrestling fans with Jack fucking Perry of all people. Oh, this is the time. This is the time that we're living in. It's the best time of all time because it's the time. Leigh Maroney, not falling for it. Not going to deal with it. Don't care for it. Like I said, Dynasty is coming up on Sunday. And, unfortunately, I don't have surgery, so I have to watch the show. I'm going to watch the match because I have no choice. Like I said, I have to review it. And Jack Perry is most likely going to interfere in that match, right? And Jack Perry is going to join the Elite Boys and yada, 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 yada. And then Wednesday, we're going to get one promo, if that. If we're lucky, we'll get one promo and a 2-hour show that apparently they're so busy plugging in fucking Penta El Zero Miedo versus Cesaro in the opener for 30 minutes just because it's a fun match, guys. Yeah, you're so focused on doing shit like that you can't even fucking give me multiple segments with this new established group. You can't even book Adam Cole's stable right. I forgot they were even a thing. I forgot they were relevant until I just reminded myself the disaster of Tony Khan's booking when it comes to fucking stables. Forgot all about that. You can't even book that stable right currently at the moment. That stable is completely done for, and they barely have even been started up for maybe 3 months, 4 months? I can't even remember right now. You fucked them up dramatically, and you want me to give my attention to the next story that you probably will just fuck up also. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Believe it to the AEW faithful. Everything I'm saying right now, straight facts, right? What did Bobby Fish say? What was it, CM Punk? Tell me where I'm telling lies. Tell me where I'm telling lies. You can't do that. All you can do is just call me, are you a biased AEW hater, WWE fanboy? I feel like I just disarmed your ass earlier on in the video when I talked about the playlist and you checking this out and the praise that I gave AEW and me not liking Raw and all the other shit. Second time repeating that, by the way. So are we not going to focus on the facts? Are you going to disarm what I actually said here? You can, come at me with counterfacts. You probably won't do that because, well, like pussy, you're allergic to facts. That's fine. It's okay. Don't let me stop you. But I am going to stop myself right here. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Devontae, you gosh darn motherfucker! You're going after AEW again? Wow, how dare you! I swear to God, I'm gonna go get my gun, and I swear to God, I'm gonna end your life because I'm that much of a crazy sociopath, and I have absolutely no life, and I have no fucks to give. If I can't support AEW, then I can't support anything in life, and your goal in life is to end this company, and therefore, I end your life. Peace! Catch you guys later. Deuces, P. Eyes.